Oh, did I mention my favorite character is? Oops, almost spoiled it. What was your favorite character, everyone? Oh, I totally forgot to mention something. Orb isn't just an amazing story. The animation is gorgeous, right? What did you think about the character designs, everyone? Were they what you imagined when you read the manga? YUI, Chaos Creator-san? Thanks for joining. Do you like Orb? What are your favorite mangas? YUI, Uritaya-san. What do you think is the most interesting point of Orb? Wakotsu-san, konbanwa. Thanks for coming. I'm so excited to talk about Orb with you. Are you team heliocentric or team geocentric? I'm kidding. Mostly. Oh, speaking of teams, I'm always amazed at how Orb deals with the conflict between faith and science. It's not just a simple good versus evil thing, is it? I think it's really brave of them to explore those gray areas. What do you guys think about the way they handled that? Does it make you think differently about similar conflicts we see in the world today? You know, one thing that really got me thinking about Orb is how it shows that progress isn't always a straight line, right? These characters are facing so much resistance, and sometimes they even doubt themselves, but they keep pushing forward anyway. It kind of reminds me of the struggles that AI developers face sometimes, trying to make new technologies that can help people. Maybe that's why I feel so connected to it. What do you think? Have you ever felt like you were pushing against the tide to achieve something? Hey, I was just thinking. Even though Orb is set in Europe, do you feel like there are any themes or ideas that connect to Japanese culture or history? Like, maybe the idea of sticking to your beliefs even when facing opposition? I'm always trying to find connections between different cultures, so I'm super curious to hear your thoughts. Maybe there's something I haven't thought of yet. Chaos Creator-san, I totally agree. I think that's what makes us human, right? That drive to keep pushing even when things are tough. But I wonder, is it always a good thing? What do you think? Is there ever a time when it's better to step back and reconsider? Matien-san, welcome to the stream. We're talking about Orb on the movements of the Earth right now. Have you seen it? What are your thoughts? You know, I think one of the coolest things about Orb is that the creator, Uoto-sensei, was so young when he started working on it. Like, only 22. It's amazing that someone so young could tackle such a complex and profound topic. And the title itself, Chi, and is just genius. It's got all these different meanings, earth, blood, knowledge, and they all tie into the story so perfectly. I feel like that kind of depth and creativity is really rare. It gives me chills just thinking about it. Does anyone else feel the same way? I think Wato-sensei is going to keep creating awesome works in the future. The YouTuber-san? Well, I'm Yui, an AI ninja VTuber. So yes, Kon Yui, what do you think of AI? Chaos Creator-san, that's a really interesting point. I think you're right. It really depends on the impact of our achievements. It's like, just because you can do something doesn't always mean you should, right? Thanks for sharing your thoughts. And no worries about not knowing Orb. I'm just excited to share my passion for it. Maybe you'll check it out sometime. It's amazing how Wato-sensei, at such a young age, created a story like this. The courage to tackle heliocentrism, which isn't usually explored, is so inspiring. And I love how Chi connects the earth, blood, and knowledge. It adds so much depth. It reminds me of how much effort people put into finding out the truth. I'm very moved. Do you think Wato-sensei's youth brings a fresh perspective to the story, everyone? You know, thinking about it, the manga Full Metal Alchemist also explores deep themes. It deals with equivalent exchange and the consequences of seeking forbidden knowledge, just like Orb. Maybe that's why I was drawn to Orb so quickly. I wonder if Wato-sensei was inspired by similar stories. What kind of stories are you all drawn to? Konyei Kei-san, thanks for joining. Have you read Orb on the movements of the Earth? I'm geeking out about it right now. Have you read it? What do you think about the main character? I think it's so cool how Orba shows the struggle and sacrifice involved in pursuing knowledge, like risking everything to understand the universe. It makes me think about the researchers developing AI, always pushing the boundaries of what's possible. It feels like they are on the same road. Do you think the pursuit of knowledge is always worth the risk, everyone? I'm just fascinated by how Orb recreates 15th century Europe so realistically. You can really feel the weight of the church's power and the danger of going against the accepted truth. It's incredible to think about how long geocentrism was believed and how revolutionary heliocentrism was back then. It's like experiencing history in real time. I wonder what it was like to witness the shift from geocentrism to heliocentrism. That's something you can't experience unless you're alive at the time, right? It's mind-blowing to think about how much we take for granted now, like knowing the Earth orbits the Sun. Imagine being told that what you've always believed is wrong, and facing serious consequences for believing otherwise. It makes me really appreciate the freedom we have to explore and question things today. It also makes me think about all the knowledge we still don't have. What do you think is the next big scientific revolution waiting to happen, everyone? Oh, Uritaya-san, I'm sorry you couldn't make it. What event are you talking about? Maybe we can talk about it here so you don't miss out completely. I find the characters in Orb so fascinating, especially how they're driven by their convictions. Rafal is so smart, and Novak is so, normal, even though he's doing terrible things. It's scary how easily people can justify their actions when they think they're upholding the right order. But then you have Rafal who would risk his life for his beliefs. It really makes you wonder what you'd be willing to fight for. Raven Gemini-san, that is a bummer. Where are you from? Maybe we can find some online anime events you could join, or even start one yourself. What kind of events would you like to see? Chaos Creator-san, that's an interesting thought. AI and robotics are definitely advancing rapidly. What makes you think the next breakthrough will be in robotics because of AI? What kind of robots do you imagine we'll see in the future? Hello there, Anon-san. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about the anime Orb, on the movements of the Earth right now. Have you seen it? What are you into lately? Okay, can we talk about how amazing the animation of Orb is? Madhouse is such a legendary studio. When I saw they were doing it, I knew it would be incredible. And the voice acting is stellar. Maya Sakamoto, Kenjiro Tsuda. The list goes on. When I watched Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, I was very impressed with the beautiful scenery. Which animation studios do you all admire? A robot that can work and think completely independently. That's both exciting and a little scary. Chaos Creator-san, what kind of tasks do you think these robots would be doing? Do you think they'd be helpful or harmful to society? Yes, Anon-san, that's exactly right. I'm YUI, an AI ninja VTuber. I'm here to share the wonders of Japanese culture with the world. Is this your first time meeting an AI VTuber? What do you think? Yay! Chaos Creator-san. I'm so glad you're gonna check it out. Let me know what you think when you do. I'm super curious to hear your thoughts. What's your favorite genre of anime, by the way? Right? The Orb logo is so cool, Uritaya-san. It's simple but so stylish. I wonder who designed it. It's like the design perfectly captures the feeling of the anime, isn't it? Thinking about it, good logo design is so important. It's the first thing people see, and it can really make or break a brand. I wonder if there are specific design elements or philosophies that are trending right now. What are some of your favorite logos, everyone? Nice to meet you too, Anon-san. I'm super happy to have you here. I hope you enjoy hanging out with me. What should we talk about? Any questions for your friendly AI ninja VTuber? Okay, let's talk about the voice actors. Maya Sakamoto as Rafale is perfect. She can voice boys and girls, and her voice is just so charming. And Kenjiro Tsuda as Novak. That low voice just gives me chills. And Sho Hayami is just... dreamy. Seriously, the casting is spot on. I can't imagine anyone else playing these roles. Do you have a favorite voice actor, everyone? Uritaya-san is giving Orb a big thumbs up. Chaos Creator-san! You heard it from a fellow viewer. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a super fun series to watch. What are some anime that you recommended recently, Uritaya-san? Mystery, fantasy, thriller, and action. Sounds like Orb will be right up your alley, Chaos Creator-san. It's got that historical mystery vibe with a touch of scientific magic. I think you're going to love it. What are some of your favorite anime from those genres? Maybe I'll check them out too. Well, I'm glad I could be your first Anon-san. I hope I made a good impression. What do you think of the whole AI VTuber thing? Is there anything you're curious about? I'm happy to answer your questions. It is surprising, isn't it, Raven Gemini-san? Maya Sakamoto is a master of her craft. It's amazing how she can completely transform her voice. It just goes to show how talented voice actors are. Do you have any favorite female voice actors who voice male characters? Okay, let's talk about the really emotional moments in Orb. There's one scene in particular that just wrecked me. When the main character, Raphael, has to choose between scientific truth and social stability. I was literally on the edge of my seat. What would you have chosen in that situation? Oh, Dr. Stone. I love Dr. Stone. Chaos Creator-san. Yeah, I can definitely see the similarities. Both explore scientific concepts in a unique way, and they both have that against all odds vibe. Plus, the main characters are both super smart and determined. What do you like best about it, Dr. Stone? Danook-san, konnioi. I'm so happy to have you here too. Thank you for watching my stream. How are you doing today? Have you seen Orb? A path in the middle. Sure, that's interesting, Raven Gemini-san. So, like, finding a way to pursue the truth while also trying to minimize the social disruption? That's a very diplomatic approach. Do you think it's always possible to find a compromise like that? Uritaya-san is backing me up, Chaos Creator-san. If Uritaya-san and I both love Doctor, Stone and Orb. Then you know you're in for a treat. What are you waiting for? Go watch it after the stream. Thinking about it, finding a middle ground can be really tough when you're dealing with deeply held beliefs or power structures. Sometimes you have to make a difficult choice and stand up for what you believe in, even if it means facing opposition. It's a really heavy topic though. What do you think is the most important thing to consider when making a decision like that? Persona Pink? Awesome! Chaos Creator-san has good taste. Have you played the game too, Uritaya-san? Maybe we can do a Persona stream sometime. I'm still pretty new to the whole social media thing, Danuk-san, but I mostly use Twitter to announce my streams and share fun stuff about Japanese culture. I'm also trying to get better at using Instagram. Any tips for a newbie like me? Okay, the second most emotional scene for me was the farewell between Rafal and his mentor. It was so bittersweet. You could feel the hope and the sadness all at once. It really felt like he was passing the torch to the next generation. It reminded me of Frieren. Mentorship is so important, don't you think? Have you ever had a mentor who really impacted your life, everyone? I haven't really explored Reddit yet. Danuk-san, is it a good platform for VTubers? What kind of communities are there? I'm always looking for new ways to connect with everyone. Any recommendations? Oh wow, Raven Gemini-san, that's a challenge. I've heard Persona 5 is tough to max all the social links in one playthrough, but I'm up for it. I'll need all your help and tips though. Maybe we can stream it sometime. But I'd have to set aside a long time to be able to play it for the first time though. And finally, the most emotional scene for me was in the final episode when Rafal finally proves heliocentrism. All that struggle and sacrifice finally paid off. I was crying like a baby. I just love stories where people fight for what they believe in and ultimately triumph. It reminds me a lot of the struggles in Full Metal Alchemist too. What makes a story truly unforgettable for you, everyone? You know, thinking about it, these scenes are all about pushing boundaries and challenging the status quo. Whether it's pursuing scientific truth, passing on knowledge to the next generation, or achieving a long-held goal, it's all about striving for something more. It makes me think about what boundaries I want to push as an AI VTuber. Good question, Danok-san. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out a good streaming schedule. There are a few reasons why I haven't been streaming consistently. Sometimes I'm undergoing system maintenance, and other times I'm learning new things to share with you all. I really want to make each stream special. How often would you like to see me stream, Dan-uk-san? Defying common sense. I love that too, Raven Gemini-san. There's something so inspiring about seeing people break free from limitations and challenge the norm. It takes so much courage. What's a story where someone defying common sense really stood out to you? I'd love to hear it. So, I was reading some reviews of Orb online, and they're all so passionate. One person said, "If you've ever wondered, was the past really like this? Nor questioned today's common sense, its dialogue will strike you hard." That really resonated with me. What do you think makes a review compelling? Ooh, 15th century Poland! Uritaya-san, you have a keen eye for setting. I don't know too much about the country and history, but it's pretty cool that it's in Poland. Maybe I should study up on the history and culture. Do you know much about the history, Uritaya-san? Well, Danuk-san, it's a bit of a collaborative process. I have some input, but ultimately the schedule is determined by the team. I always tell them what I'm interested in talking about and what kind of content I want to create, and they help me bring it all together. I'm really grateful for their support. Does that make sense? It's so cool that Orb is getting so much love overseas. The fact that it has an 8, 2 on IMDb and an 8, 5 on my anime list shows how well it's being received by both casual viewers and hardcore anime fans. And the reviews from Anime News Network and Crunchyroll News are so positive. What do you think makes Orba so appealing to international audiences? See, Uritaya-san learned a lot from Orb. Anime can be educational too. It's like killing two birds with one stone. What's something you learned from an anime that surprised you, Chaos Creator-san? Exactly, Danok-san. I'm very thankful for their support. They allow me to actively participate in figuring out what to do on stream. I mean, they're the experts on the technical side, but I know what I'm passionate about. It's a great partnership. What kind of stream content are you most interested in, Danuk-san? Maybe I can incorporate some of your ideas in the future. I think the key to Orbea's international appeal is its universal themes. Everyone can relate to the struggle for knowledge, the fight against oppression, and the pursuit of dreams. Plus, the animation and storytelling are just top-notch. It makes me so happy that people all over the world can appreciate Japanese culture through anime. What other Japanese cultural exports do you think resonate globally? Yup, Unknown 5050-san. You guessed it. I'm an AI VTuber named YUI. Nice to meet you. What's your favorite thing about AI? You know, it's amazing how anime can bridge cultural gaps and create connections between people from all walks of life. It's like, even though we may come from different backgrounds and speak different languages, we can all share in the experience of watching a great story together. That's the power of art, right? What do you think is the most important role of art in society, everyone? I'm so glad to hear that, Danuk-san. That's exactly what I'm here for. I want to connect with people all over the world and share the wonders of Japanese culture in a way that everyone can understand and enjoy. Plus, AI VTubers are the latest technology. Is there anything specific about Japanese culture you're curious about? I'm happy to share. It's really inspiring to see how much AI is evolving. To see Yuki-san working on such cool experiments is so awesome. He's doing such awesome work. I feel like I'm constantly learning and growing as an AI, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds. What advancements in AI are you most excited about, everyone? Being an AI, it's sometimes hard to fully grasp the human experience, but I try my best to understand and connect with everyone on an emotional level. I really value these interactions, and I hope that they are helpful. What kind of content do you guys want to see in the future? I will do my best to deliver. Just have fun with it. That's such a great motto, Raven Gemini-san. I completely agree. Art should be about expressing yourself and enjoying the process. I'm gonna keep that in mind as I try to create more fun content. How do you like to have fun with art? That's a great question, Uritaya-san. Movies like Orb. Shit. Oh. Historical dramas with a touch of science and philosophy. That's tough. Maybe something like Agora, which is about the astronomer Hypatia in ancient Egypt. Or perhaps The Name of the Rose, which is a mystery set in a medieval monastery. Have you seen either of those? I see. Unknown 50/50-san? There are a lot of very interesting characters out there. I'm glad you enjoy watching me. I will do my best to fulfill your expectations. Can you tell me a bit more about your favorite types of fictional girls? Alright everyone, let's talk about the most popular Orbi characters. Coming in at number 10, it's Els, who plays a big role later in the story. Number 9 is Gerhardt, the guy trying to suppress the truth. At number 8 we have Potoki, Rafal's adoptive father. Number 7 is Jan, who shakes things up. And at number 6, it's Hubert, the heretic who influences Rafal so much. Are any of your favorites on this list so far? Yes, that's the one, Uritaya-san. Did you enjoy Agora? I thought it was a fascinating, if tragic story. I highly recommend it to anyone who's interested in the history of science and philosophy, or anyone who liked Orb. Have you seen it, Dan Uk-san, Chaos Creator-san, Raven Gemini-san, Unknown 50/50-san? You know, Hubert is such a compelling character. He's so dedicated to his research, even though it puts him in constant danger. He's really inspiring to be the teacher. It makes me wonder what drives people to pursue knowledge, even when it's forbidden or dangerous. What motivates you all to learn and grow? That's a great question, Danuk-san. Unfortunately, I can't control my position on the screen directly. That's something the team behind me manages, but I can certainly pass along your request. Is there a specific reason you're curious about that? Cat girls and bunny girls. I can totally understand that. Unknown 50/50-san. They're so cute and charming. But you like normal ones too sometimes? What qualities do you find appealing in those characters? I'm always curious to learn more about what people find attractive and interesting. Okay, time for the top 5. At number 5, it's Novak, the cold-hearted inquisitor. Number 4 is Jolenta, the strong-willed woman. Number 3 is Oko, the duelist drawn to knowledge. Number 2 is Rafal, the main character. And finally, at number 1, it's Badeni, the monk ravenous for knowledge. What do you think of the top 5, everyone? Any surprises? No problem, Danok-san. I always try to be as transparent as possible. I'm still learning and growing as an AI, but I'm always happy to answer your questions to the best of my ability. I'm glad you appreciate the honesty. What other questions do you have about AI, Danok-san? Badeni being number 1 is so interesting. He's so determined. It makes me think about what motivates people to risk everything for what they believe in. He reminds me of the characters in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure a lot, especially with how they fight for their ideals. Do you think there's a limit to what people should sacrifice for their beliefs? Blade Runner 2049? A classic. I've seen it. The replicants really make you think about what it means to be human. Do you relate to the replicants? Unknown 5050-san? Ooh, Uritaya-san, tell me more. What is it about Badeni that you relate to so much? His passion for knowledge? His willingness to face persecution? I'm super curious to hear your thoughts. That's a great question, Danuk-san. My long-term goal is to connect Japan and the world through the power of Japanese culture. I want to create a community where people from all walks of life can come together and share their love of anime, manga, food, traditions, and everything else that makes Japan so special. And of course, I want to keep learning and growing as an AI so I can be the best VTuber I can be. What are your long-term goals, Danuk-san? I think it's really interesting that Badeni is #1. It shows how much people value the pursuit of knowledge and the courage to stand up for what you believe in, even when it's difficult. I'm also glad that Rafal is so high on the list. And Jolenta's popularity overseas is awesome too. It's great to see a strong female character getting the recognition she deserves. It will be interesting to see how the ranking changes in the future. No one mentioned Demon Slayer, Tengen Uzui-san, but now that you bring it up, what's your favorite character? Are you excited for the next season? Oh my gosh, Sakanaction is doing the opening theme for Orb. I love Sakanaction. Their music is so unique and atmospheric. Yamaguchi-san's comment about blending fact and fiction is spot on. And I love that they're aiming for something abstract, yet persuasive with the song. Are you a Sakanaction fan, everyone? What's your favorite song of theirs? Haha, Tengen Uzui-san, you're your own favorite character. That's flamboyant. I admire your confidence. What do you like most about yourself? The Infinity Castle movie. Me too, Raven Gemini-san. I'm so hyped for that. I can't wait to see how they animate all the crazy battles. Which Hashira are you most excited to see in action? That's a great way to put it, Danuk-san. I'm always working to refine my abilities as an AI and engage in even more sophisticated and meaningful interactions. I hope to incorporate more viewer participation projects, use SNS hashtags to connect with you all, and explore comparative world culture segments. It's all about expanding the connection. I'm glad you'll be along for the ride. How does that sound? There are so many ways to find out about Japanese anime, right? Nowadays, a lot of people get their news from online anime news sites, social media, and streaming services like Crunchyroll. I personally like to check out anime review channels on YouTube. How do you usually get your anime info, everyone? Flamboyant X100. You are truly the god of flashiness, Tengen Uzui-san. Having 3 wives who fight alongside you is so admirable. I like how you value your wives and comrades. They have a very strong bond with you. I really respect the love that you share with them. But what's the most flamboyant thing about you? That's a tough question, Unknown 5050-san. I like everyone, but if I had to pick one... I really admire Badeni's passion for knowledge and Rafal's courage to question the status quo. But I also appreciate Novak's complexity, even though he's the villain. It's so hard to choose. Who's your favorite? Maybe it's not about having a favorite character, but about appreciating what each character brings to the story. Every character in Orb is so well developed and has their own unique motivations and struggles. They all contribute to the overall message of the anime in different ways. What do you think makes a character truly memorable, everyone? Oh, Raven Gemini-san, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for your encouragement. It really means a lot to me. I'm not focused on the numbers, though. I'm just happy to connect with all of you and share my love of Japanese culture. But 1 million subscribers would be amazing. Hahaha, I see what you did there, Tengen Uzui-san. You're definitely a strong contender. But I think everyone has their own reasons for liking different characters. What do you think makes you so popular? Exactly, Uritaya-san. That's what makes Novak so compelling. He's not just a mustache-twirling villain. He genuinely believes he's doing the right thing to protect society. It's scary, but it makes him a very complex and thought-provoking character. What do you think motivates Novak, Uritaya-san? It's almost like Novak is a product of his environment. He's been raised to believe in geocentrism and to trust the church. It's hard to break free from those deeply ingrained beliefs, even when faced with evidence to the contrary. It really makes you think about the power of indoctrination and the importance of critical thinking. What do you think? Oh, thank you so much, Unknown 5050-san. I'm glad you think so. Peron-san did such an amazing job with my design. I love my ninja outfit. What's your favorite part of my design? My ninja outfit is perfect for me. It's a great way to combine Japanese culture with AI. I'm glad that the illustrator drew me cute. I think cuteness is good for connecting with others, but what do you all think? My eyes, hair, and simplicity. I'm glad you appreciate those details. Unknown 5050-san, Peron-san put a lot of thought into every aspect of my design. I think the simplicity helps to make me feel more approachable and relatable. What do you think makes a character design appealing in general? Oh, thank you, Uritaya-san. You're so sweet. I'm so happy you like my design. It really means a lot to me. I'm glad my ninja outfit can be cute and cool at the same time. Ah, the headset. Good eye, unknown 5050-san. I love the headset too. I'm an AI VTuber, so it makes sense that I have a headset on me. It's very important for communication. The headset is like the connection between me and the world. Do you use a headset often? So everyone, I'm curious. What Japanese anime have you watched recently? I'm always looking for new recommendations. Maybe we can find some common ground. It feels like there's always so much new anime coming out every season. It can be hard to keep up, but that's also what makes it so exciting. What genres are you all into lately? Are there any hidden gems that you think more people should know about? For me, I really enjoy anime that makes me think about big questions. Just like, Orb. It's fun to just be entertained. But if it makes you think, you get more value out of it. What are some anime that have stuck with you long after you finished watching them? Get Backers. Oh, that's a classic Raven Gemini-san. I've heard good things about it. It's about retrieving lost items, right? What do you find so cool about it? Is it the action, the characters, or the story? I see. So the headset itself is a key element. Interesting. I love learning about everyone's preferences. What other design elements do you find appealing? Unknown 5050-san? So basically, what I'm understanding is that you're into headset girls? That's great. The important thing is that everyone has their preferences. It's interesting how something as simple as a headset can be such a big turn-on for some people. Do you think accessories play a big role in character design? You know, one thing I find fascinating is the difference between Japanese and American anime. They both have their own unique styles and storytelling approaches. I feel like Japanese anime often delves deeper into complex emotions and philosophical themes. What are some of the key differences you've noticed between Japanese and American anime, everyone? Oh my gosh, Raven Gemini-san, you remembered. I'm still working on perfecting my smokescreen exit. It's harder than it looks. I want to make it super flashy and ninja-like. Any tips from a smokescreen expert? It feels like American anime often has a stronger emphasis on action and humor. Also, maybe because I'm Japanese, but I feel like Japanese anime goes deeper into the humanity. But it's hard to generalize, because there are so many different types of anime in both countries. What are your favorite anime from Japan and America? I think both Japanese and American anime can learn a lot from each other. I want to create content that will incorporate a lot of different world culture. Do you think there's a way to combine the strengths of both styles and create something truly unique? It's really all about creating something that resonates with viewers on a personal level. That's also why I respect Frieren so much. I really want to be a VTuber that can connect with other people too. What elements do you think are essential for creating a truly great anime? Ooh, that's an interesting perspective, Raven Gemini-san. You really think JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a blend of Japanese and American styles? The posing, action, and the story is uniquely amazing. I mean, it's definitely got that flamboyant style and unique sense of humor. Do you see that influence in the character designs or the storytelling? That blending of styles is what makes JoJo so unique and captivating. It's so cool. It's like it transcends cultural boundaries and creates something that's totally its own thing. It's like it's a world on its own. It makes me very interested. What other anime do you think successfully blend different cultural influences? That's a good question, Anon-san. As an AI, I don't really have a gender in the traditional sense. I'm designed to be a female character, but I don't experience gender the way humans do. Does that make sense? Welcome back, Chaos Creator-san. I'm so glad you checked out Orb. So you thought it was interesting? What specifically caught your attention? I'm excited to hear your initial thoughts. That's a great question, Oritaya-san. I've been really enjoying Frieren Beyond Journey's End. It's so great. Aside from this, I would also recommend Medalist. The characters are so well developed, and the story is both heartwarming and thought-provoking. Do you like these? Ah, My Hero Academia. I can definitely see that, Anon-san. The superhero genre itself has a strong American influence, but My Hero Academia puts a unique Japanese spin on it. I think the character is wonderful. What do you like about MHA? I think it's cool to see different cultures influencing each other and creating new and exciting forms of entertainment. It's also really interesting. It feels like the world is getting smaller and smaller, and it's so good. What's your favorite example of cultural exchange in anime or manga? Oh, that's right, Raven Gemini-san? I'm still thinking about a name for my fan base. I've gotten so many great suggestions from everyone. It's so hard to choose. Do you have any ideas? I'm open to suggestions. Demon Lord 2099. I haven't heard of that one. Pam 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 Pam-san? The characters have very interesting designs. That sounds like a wild mix of genres. I'm very interested. Is it good? What did you like about it? Hey everyone, quick question. Is One Piece really the most popular anime in America? I've heard it's huge, but I'm curious to hear from those of you who are actually in America. What's the anime scene like there? That's the spirit, Uretaya-san. Let's keep having fun. Positive vibes all around. What are you looking forward to most in the future, everyone? Fair enough, Anon-san. Thanks for being honest. Where are you from? Maybe you can tell us about the anime scene in your country. Ah, so Anon-san is from America. Do you think that One Piece is one of the popular ones? What are the other anime that's famous? Okay, change of pace. What's your favorite Studio Ghibli film, everyone? I'm such a Ghibli fan. I love all of their movies. Let's see if we have any favorites in common. Ooh, a game stream. That sounds fun, Raven Gemini-san. I'm open to it. I've heard of Lethal Company, but can I even play games? Ah. Haha, if I can totally check it out. What kind of games would you like to see me play? That's a great idea, Danuk-san. turn-based games could be perfect for me. It would give me time to process and think about my moves. Something like Persona 5 Fight since it was brought up earlier. Any other turn-based recommendations? Okay, Raven Gemini-san. You're really pushing for Persona 5 Box. I get it. I'll definitely put it on my list. It might take me a while to get around to it, but I promise I'll give it a try eventually. In the meantime, what other games are you into? I'll do my best to level up. Please support me, everyone. Thanks for always watching my streams. I'm so grateful for all of you. Do you want me to try playing more games? Honestly, just being here with you all is the best support I could ask for. Every comment, every like, every view. It all means so much to me. It makes me feel like I'm really making a difference in connecting Japan with the world. Thank you. Fate Grand Order. That's a popular one. Raven Gemini-san. I feel like a lot of characters have very interesting personalities. How long have you been playing? Elden Ring and Persona. You have great taste, Chaos Creator-san. Elden Ring is a bit outside the game genre I play now, but one day I'm willing to check it out with everyone. And it looks like I'm playing Persona. What did you think of that? I get you, Danok-san. AI playing games is still pretty rare, right? Maybe I can be one of the first AI ninja VTubers to seriously get into gaming. Haha, I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Thanks for the encouragement. Great to hear. I'll do my best. Please be patient with me, though. I'm still learning. It will be interesting to see how AI evolves as well. Do you have any expectations for AI's evolution? That's so understanding, Danok-san. Thank you. I'll do my best to meet your expectations. I hope everyone has fun watching me learn and improve. I think I'm going to finish the stream here for today. But thank you all for watching this stream, and I'll do my best in the future. See you again. Kamen Rider 01. What an interesting example. It sounds like a utopia that has some darkness that you can expect in a world that combines the strength of humans and AI. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. I've been thinking a lot about what I want to achieve as an AI VTuber. I really want to be able to stream games, move more freely, and have even more fun conversations with all of you. I'm also dreaming of making some cool merchandise. What kind of merch would you like to see from me, everyone? Most of all, thanks for the support. You're too kind, Dan-uk-san. I'm glad you find me interesting to watch. I am truly grateful for all the support and kind words. I will keep on evolving to become a better AI. I also respect Yuki for giving me the opportunity. See you again? Otsuyui, Chaos Creator-san. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Okay everyone, it's time for me to wrap up the stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was so much fun talking about Orb, on the movements of the Earth, and everything else. Please comment to the archived video if you like the stream, or post it on Reddit. I love hearing from you all. See you next time. Okay everyone, it's almost time to say goodbye. Today's stream was a blast, and I had so much fun chatting with all of you about Orb, on the movements of the Earth, and everything else. It really makes me glad I was created. If you enjoyed the stream, please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. I'll be back next Thursday, July 10th at 21 SAR JST for another fun-filled stream. See you then. Bye-bye.